Welcome to Champions Code. I'm your host, Kane Swift. Today on Champions Code. Ever wonder what happens when raw power meets unyielding rage? Today, we dissect the life of a figure who embodied both, revealing the shocking moment his inner beast broke free, costing him everything, and what you can learn from his crushing mistake. The Las Vegas Hilton erupts in primal chaos. A 20-year-old Mike Tyson towers over Trevor Berbick's crumpled form, watching his opponent's legs twitch in grotesque spasms. The referee waves his arms, history made. But in Tyson's eyes burns something beyond victory, a terrifying glimpse of unchecked power that would both create and destroy him. You felt it too, haven't you? That raw energy inside that simultaneously drives and frightens you. The fire that could fuel your greatest achievements or reduce everything to ashes. This isn't just another boxing story. This is about the monster within us all and one man's brutal journey to master it. Brooklyn, 1970s. Imagine the symphony of urban decay. Police sirens wailing through narrow streets, the acrid stench of garbage fires, the constant drumbeat of violence. A small boy, already arrested 38 times by age 13, throws himself into street fights with savage desperation. Young Mike Tyson isn't just angry, he's a pressure cooker of neglect and fury, searching for release. You recognize that feeling, the frustration of being overlooked, underestimated, written off. But what separates those who channel their darkness into greatness from those who let it consume them? Enter Bobby Stewart, a juvenile detention center counselor who sees past the rap sheet. In the facility's makeshift gym, between the clanking of weights and the shuffle of feet, Stewart recognizes something extraordinary in the way this troubled kid moves. Raw power waiting to be shaped. But it's Cus D'Amato who truly understands the beast within Mike. In his cramped Catskill gym, under flickering fluorescent lights, D'Amato doesn't just teach boxing. He becomes the father Mike never had, the architect who would transform unbridled rage into lethal precision. The words resonate beyond the ring. You know the battle between instinct and discipline, between power and control. The peekaboo style emerges in those long hours. Hands held high, protecting the face, body coiled like a spring. It's more than technique, it's meditation through violence, chaos transformed into deadly art. The heavy bag thuds with increasing precision. Each punch carries not just force, but purpose. Professional fights become an exhibition of controlled destruction. 19 straight victories, 12 in the first round. The world witnesses the birth of Iron Mike Tyson. But with each thunderous knockout, something else grows. Isolation, arrogance, and addiction to dominance. That night in Las Vegas should have been pure triumph. Youngest heavyweight champion in history. But look closer at Tyson's eyes as he stands over Berbick. There's no joy, only cold dominance. The beast is no longer just controlled, it's being fed. When Cus D'Amato dies in 1985, the delicate balance shatters. The architect is gone, but the power remains. Don King circles like a vulture, whispering promises of greater glory, bigger paydays. The entourage grows, the discipline wanes. You've seen it before, success, without guidance, becomes its own kind of poison. The beast, so carefully contained, begins to break free. Training sessions become erratic. The focused athlete gives way to excess, drugs, women. The media feeds on every misstep, transforming the young champion into a cautionary tale. But the real battle isn't in the headlines. It's in the mirror. If you're enjoying Champions Code, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, The Champion's Edge. Learn the elite mindset of warriors like Jordan and Phelps to intelligently outperform. Now, back to the episode. February 11, 1990, Tokyo Dome. The unthinkable happens. Buster Douglas, a 42-1 underdog, stands over a fallen Tyson. The invincible myth crumbles on international television. But this isn't just about losing a fight, it's about losing control. The beast, unleashed, begins to devour its master. Prison walls close in by 1992. 3 years in Indiana for rape. The mighty champion reduced to inmate 922,335. In the cold solitude of his cell, the true fight begins, not against an opponent, but against himself. The comeback should have been redemption. Instead, it becomes a descent into savagery. June 28, 1997, the night Tyson bites Evander Holyfield's ear twice. The world watches in horror, but you understand something deeper. This isn't just violence, it's desperation. A man so lost to his demons, he's willing to destroy everything to feel powerful again. But here's where the story transforms. In the years that follow, something remarkable happens. The beast that nearly destroyed Mike Tyson becomes the very thing that saves him. Through brutal self-reflection, he begins to understand his power differently. These aren't just words. They're a map for anyone wrestling with their own inner demons. Return to that opening scene in Las Vegas. See it now not just as triumph, but as warning. That young champion, drunk on power, didn't know the hardest fights happen outside the ring. The real victory isn't in conquering others, but in mastering yourself. What beast drives you? What raw power lies untamed in your spirit? Tyson's journey teaches us that greatness isn't about suppressing our darkness, it's about transforming it. Your demons can become your greatest allies, but only if you're willing to face them with the same courage it takes to step into a ring. The fire burns in you too. The question isn't whether to fight it, but how to forge it into something magnificent. Will you let it destroy you, or will you become its master? Remember, the most dangerous opponent isn't across the ring. It's in the mirror, waiting for you to accept the challenge of transformation. On the next episode of Champions Code, imagine if the raw power that fueled Mike Tyson's journey wasn't just physical, but a metaphor for something more. What if the true battleground lay not in the ring, but within ourselves? In our next story, we delve into the life of another icon who fought his demons and broke barriers. You won't believe what happened when Bruce Lee discovered that his greatest limitations were self-imposed, transforming him from a frustrated martial artist to an immortal legend. Don't miss this inspiring tale of personal growth as we continue our exploration of combat sports and the true power of self-mastery. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code, or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, The Champion's Edge. 7 days, 7 champion habits. Train your mind like an Olympian and outmaneuver competitors while putting in less effort. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/cc. Thanks for watching.